Wakili, nitakuwa narejea kwako na hoja hiyo, lakini naarifiwa na mwelekezi wangu kwamba tuvuke moja kwa moja ambapo kikao cha wanahabari kinaendelea sasa hivi kutoka kwa viongozi wa mrengo wa upinzani, tupate kusikiliza yanayojiri.
The law is clear, the rules are clear. If they had a special committee, they had 10 days. We do not have a limitation for the plenary. Why was the Senate hurried to crucify this man and bury him politically? All we can suspect is that Mutuse was just a hired assassin on a mission, and that was evident throughout cross-examination. And we must thank His Excellency the Deputy President's lawyers. They brought out the truth that, and this is what Senator Wambua asked Mutuse, whose motion is this? You could tell he was not the owner of the motion. He was just a gun for hire, and through cross-examination, that became very evident. But today, apart from the principle of a man not being condemned and hard, especially when he's on his back in a hospital bed, the second principle that was broken by the House, which is a fundamental principle of natural justice, is that you shall not be a judge in your own cause. The rule of bias is a very basic principle of natural justice. Both speakers of the two houses had been mentioned as shareholders, beneficiaries of an arrangement in Kenya Kwanza. They were interested parties. And one of them had, in fact, before the matter appearing before him, Speaker Wetangula, I think, was in Machakos County, when he showed his bias on a matter coming before him, he had already pronounced himself as to what should happen to Rigathi Gachagua, who was going to appear before him. Open bias was shown by the Speaker, Wetangula, Deputy Speaker, Sholei, Majority Leader, Kimani Ichung'wah, the Chief Whip, Osoro, and there couldn't have been a fair trial for it. So today we want to say this, that as a country we missed an opportunity to showcase that we have one of the best constitutions, not in Africa, in the world, the most progressive. Last night it was being tested. As a country under the rule of law, we should have respected and observed the two principles, fundamental principles of natural justice, and we let our country down. However, all is not over. As His Excellency has said, our last line of defense is the judiciary. We pray and we hope, as His Excellency's team appears before court, they will do justice. And this is what the Senate should have done. They were not politicians last night. They were jurors. They were judges. They should have been fair. They should have allowed time for Gachagua to defend himself. But this will be a basic ground upon which I believe the decision of the House can be invalidated and justice shall be done. This, we want to say thank you to our senators. Our leader in the Senate, Senator Wambua of Kitui, I think captured everything Azimio stands for. Our leader in the National Assembly, Honorable Robert Mbui, spoke for all of us as Azimio. But their counterparts in ODM spoke a different language. So today, even as we go forward, we can no longer pretend that we are like-minded. On impeachment, we did say this was not a priority for Kenya. Kenyans have more serious issues. Kenyans cannot take their kids to school because of the failed new funding model in our universities. Patients are dying because when you go to hospitals now, dialysis, you are being turned away. When you have no money, you are a poor person, you are condemned to death by William Ruto and his failed policy, Adani Shah. These are issues that even as we speak, as Azimio, We have differed, not just on this impeachment, not just on joining the bread-based government. We have also differed on Adani, and yesterday we were in court led by senior counsel. Kenyans will on 22nd of October see who is really fighting for them, because we'll be back in court to continue the fight against corruption.
In open court.
In open court, we will be there on 22nd. We welcome all Kenyans to come. But the matter as it rests today rests with the judiciary. It's the last line of defense. It's our only arm of government that has not been captured. And we pray to God, because between this nation and disaster is the judiciary. That is our shield and defender.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Maybe we'll hear Senator Kamau from Lamu.
Asante sana.
I think on behalf of the Senator.
Yes. Nataka nichukue hii fursa niweze kushukuru His Excellency Kalonzo pamoja na His Excellency Eugine kwa sababu ya kuweza kuandamana pamoja nasi. Tuko hapa katika Karen Hospital. Tumekuja hapa asubuhi ya leo kuja kuona His Excellency the Deputy President Gachagua, ambaye nyote mnajua kwamba kuanzia jana aliweza kuletwa hapa akiwa mgonjwa na anaendelea kupata matibabu. Tumeweza kuongea na daktari ambaye anamhudumia na amesema kwamba bado matibabu inaendelea na kwa sasa hawezi kuweza kuongea kwa sababu anaendelea na matibabu. Jambo nataka niseme ni kwamba jana mnajua vile ilitendeka ya kwamba naibu wa rais Gachagua alikuwa aweze kuingia katika bunge la Senate, aweze kujitetea kutokana na mashtaka ambayo alikuwa amekelewa na Mtuse, na mnajua kwamba haikuwezekana kwa naibu wa rais kuja kujitetea kwa sababu aliweza kugonjeka kabla ya yeye kuja kujitetea katika jumba letu la Senate. Nataka niseme kwamba ni jambo ambalo lilihuzunisha zaidi kuona ya kwamba Mheshimiwa naibu wa rais aliweza kuhukumiwa bila kusikizwa. Hilo ni jambo ambalo limeweza kushangaza sana nchi yetu ya Kenya, kwa sababu sheria inasema kwamba kila mtu ako na haki ya kusikizwa. Kama umeshtakiwa uko na haki ya kujitetea, lakini tunaona kwamba hakupata nafasi na haki ya kujitetea.
Na mtazamaji, ni viongozi kutoka mrengo wa upinzani wakiwa wanafanya kikao na wanahabari kutoka hospitali hapa kwenye